Let's go.
On the Block Sports Talk Saturday afternoon edition, we live and direct in the studios in the BX. Got my man the Hammer, Stat in the building, Coach in the building. You know, he was lost for a little while, but he finally got the GPS working. He's back in the building. Panda, you know how he do. This guy's nuts. You know, it's all in popping right now. It's a good sports. This is a good time for sports. You know, a lot of things going on. Got hockey preseason, MLB playoffs in full swing. You know, the football's in full swing and all that. You know, start off a little baseball talk real quick. With the National League, by San Fran and the Nationals, they're playing right now. It's zip in the third. Nice. But the Nationals, they're down one, right? The San Francisco handled their business the other day.
Yeah, they lost last night, but Bryce Harper hit the biggest home run ever.
Yeah, he was like almost 500 feet.
It was 459, 455.
Yeah, he did. You know, Bryce stepped up. And they got Strasburg, so they was like hoping they could do something because he didn't get the pitch last year.
So the Giants got Bamberger, and it was, you know.
Yeah, I guess that didn't work out.
Checkmate.
What are you gonna do? Anyways, what else we got in the National League after that? We got St. Louis and the Dodgers. Your man Puig.
Yeah. Yo, you took that cut. You took that cut.
It's a great game yesterday.
Yeah,
let's talk about the cut. Let's talk about the game.
Yeah, let's talk about the playoffs to get to the games. How about KC rolling in?
Hot. Best baseball game of the season.
Yeah.
That overtime.
The extra innings.
Yeah.
What, 13 innings?
Yeah, 13 innings.
Yes.
KC's got a hell of a bullpen.
They got a pitcher.
They got a great bullpen.
They play small ball.
And
Moneyball.
They beat Billy Bean at his own game.
Yeah.
Moneyball. Dyson stealing third. What's that about?
That's what stole second, then stole third.
It's stole second, stole third. Moneyball.
That's 3 extra inning games in a row they won. They doing
came out of nowhere.
Listen, the Yankees is mumped, so you know I'm going with KC. They're the underdog. I'm always going with the underdog.
I hear you on that.
I don't care. You know, I like to see KC and I like to see the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's been like over 30 years since they last. You know, doing anything.
And I used to be a George Brett.
George Brett. That's what makes me.
But
I dare you to name 5 people on this Kansas City team. They
probably can't.
I can't.
Exactly, and they got as far as they can with what they
I
got.
applaud that. You know, everybody's playing hard.
Small market team. Then they have a chance at the beginning. Cause, you know, they started off slow. Guys like Muskasis, Billy Butler, Eric Hosman, they starting to hit now.
Yeah.
They always had the pitcher in Guthrie, big game Shields.
Well, that happened.
And Vargas.
That happened a few years ago with San Francisco, though.
Yeah.
You know, low name players. You know what I'm saying? Not getting big paychecks. You know what I mean? Does it really look good for Major League Baseball and guys who's trying to get paid off? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, look at St. Louis with you know, they paid. You know, our Pujols left. Paid all that money for him to go to Anaheim. Though Anaheim's in it though, but St. Louis is still right there in the mix.
Yeah.
They mixed the last
year.
They're always in the mix.
They've got a great system.
Yeah, that organization always keeps a team relevant, keeps them in the mix. So you always got to applaud St. Louis.
They got great pitching.
Yeah. A little scoring alert. The Nationals just scored, so they're up 1 in the end of the third. But I like this. I'm going with Hammer on that one. I like the Royals.
How disappointing was Pittsburgh season?
I was kind of rooting for them. That was my little down low National League team. I was rooting for them. I like McCutcheon, man.
Does he still get MVP?
Well, do you like Pittsburgh or do you like McCutcheon?
Exactly.
As my little down low team, I was rooting for Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Because I like, but I like McCutcheon. Okay. They got to feel the kids on there, the young dudes on there. I kind of was watching because I'm not a super baseball guy like y'all might be a little more into it than I am. But I was keeping an eye on it. I like Pittsburgh. I hope they did well last year, but they fell short.
Yeah, they fell short.
And then they fell short again this year, so they got to make some adjustments. But I am a McCutcheon fan. That kid can ball. His glove is crazy.
Yeah. But that's my question. Is he MVP?
That's hard for me to decide.
He's up there top 3.
Didn't he win it last year?
Yeah. No doubt, but Kershaw is MVP.
Kershaw from the Dodgers, right?
MVP. Cy Young, MVP.
Both
I got a problem with that.
Why?
Because he's not an everyday player.
I can, but didn't Verlander win it like that too?
There you go.
All right. Why not? Whatever.
Who you want it to be?
His guys are good.
Who you want it to be?
It's got to be your man.
McCutcheon.
He's got the numbers.
He's got the numbers.
I would give it to Puig, but
of course you
would. That's what I said.
But I'm being sensible.
Right. Thank you. All right. Applaud the new sensible panda. You don't get to see him too often.
Take a picture, because he ain't gonna be here tomorrow.
I wish we would have said please.
No, I was gonna say please. He had a good year. He had a great
He had a
year.
great year.
He didn't fall off like a lot of people said.
No,
Slump.
no, he did well.
He'll get.
He's legit.
He's got
legit player.
a big upside.
He's legit. You just got to get his head together and the cartel off his head.
Learn, yeah, that too. Learn to take it out of fifth all the time. You'll put it in third gear once in a while. You know, sporadically.
Sometimes
he's
you
gonna be that
might
dude.
want to hit off your cutoff, man.
Yeah,
You don't want to throw it home all the time.
Yeah, try to go from first to home on a single. You know, you gotta be easy. Just pump your brakes every now and then. Before you can be that dude.
So you got to mature.
Yeah, he'll be mature. He'll be the MVP. You heard it here first. Next year he'll be the MVP.
Next year?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They got that other Cuban kid that plays, I think, in Detroit.
Yeah, but in the NL.
Okay.
Not better than Cabrera.
That kid, from what I see, he can ball.
Nah, my boy's a 5'2" player.
He's not better than Cabrera.
He's a 5'2" player.
He's not better than the big fish. Trout.
It's Trout and Puig. It's Trout and Puig.
No.
It's Trout by a long shot.
Trout definitely much better than Puig. And Cabrera is much better than Puig. Puig right now.
Puig got some more to go, man. He got some more to go.
We're not Puig hating though. Puig's a good player though.
That's Puig.
2 years in, he still got some more to go.
Still got to mature. That's all it's about.
Forgive them, Puig. They know not what they say.
That's very good.
He's a good player. He got talent. Raw talent.
I know this guy's crazy.
He has raw
This guy is what
talent.
it is. What else we got baseball front? I think that's about it. We can switch to the football thing that we normally do. We'll talk a little basketball. Is the preseason coming?
We're talking a little preseason upcoming.
No. Anybody got any hope? What hopes they? Well, you know, what do you feel? Because your Heat, you know, they got to get.
Well, they made some adjustments. They're still a top top four team in the NBA East.
Yeah, they'll still be in the They made some good moves.
Listen, you got Dang, you got Granger, you got McRoberts, you still got Wade. He's gonna have to step up his game again. He lost weight. He'll get healthy.
Him being healthy,
he'll be who he has to be in order for them to win. Bosh will be better because he's got more leeway. You know what I'm saying? They'll be a good team. They'll be top 3, top 4.
Yeah.
I disagree.
You don't think they'll be a top 3 or 4?
Top 6. Top 6.
Why?
Because
he better than the Knicks?
No.
Why not?
They won't be better than the Knicks.
Why not? There's more talent
new
here.
system. They got but the new system
How's
gonna help
their
the
new
Knicks.
system?
The Knicks have a new system. They got the triangle. So that's
that nobody's ever ran.
But it's going to be the rookies this year in the summer camp, they did well with it.
Really?
Yes.
You comparing rookies to?
I'm just saying they could pick it up. The vets could pick the same offense up too. I think they're going to be fine.
That's going to be funny.
What do you think, Theo?
A bunch of squares running.
Well, I like how Derek Fisher's first practice all defense and offense personally. You know,
I like defense.
I'm a Derek Fisher guy. I like Derek Fisher. He's my dude.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Me too. Happy decision.
You know, though he is somewhat that puppet on the string for Phil Jackson. Let's keep it real here. Let's keep it real here,
His first coaching job, of course.
Right.
Whoever Phil picks, Phil's the coach.
Right.
He's just coaching from afar.
Right. And the home games.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And he wanted somebody that knows his system.
True that.
Right. Very good. It was Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher, he has leadership skills. I think he's going to help the team out.
I think so too.
My honest opinion of the Knicks.
I mean, his when it gets down to the nitty gritty to the second half, I'd see Phil input coming in.
So okay, give me your top 5 teams.
The Knicks, Cleveland, Washington, Bullets.
Gotta put the Bullets in the mix.
Washington, Indiana still be there too.
Indiana.
I don't know about Indiana.
They'll fall, but you know what? Their defense will hold them.
The Hornets.
The Hornets are going to still they'll be in the mix.
That's a possibility.
I think Cleveland, the Pacers are going to be fighting for that eighth seed. They need to stay healthy almost the whole year.
The last one is Toronto.
Toronto's still be good.
Toronto, yeah. That 5 through 8 is going to be war.
But it's going to be interchangeable, I think.
Yeah.
But those are
a great man. It doesn't matter. The lineup. The East is weak. Cleveland number 1, 2 through 8 is a jumble.
It's not
jambalaya.
I forgot my fault. Chicago boy. I forgot Chicago boy.
It's jambalaya.
Chicago definitely. They're going to be number 1. Chicago.
This isn't the Western Conference.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. I think the Heat will have a better chemistry than Chicago is.
No, Chicago will be number 1. No, they're not.
I like the Bulls. better than all of them.
Yeah.
Because their defense.
The defense plus what they're gonna get chemistry.
Well, they got a couple new guys. They got a few like
They bet on
Paul
defense
Gasol.
too. They bet on defense too.
With Paul Gasol out there.
Yeah,
He
he's
gotta
gonna be
stop.
There's
different.
one guy out of a
He's good. He can
But
play.
I'm saying,
But
that's a new body. They got to get used to new guys.
That's that pop. They need it. He's a
and
small
Noah
player.
is a good
match.
That's it's gonna be a good matchup.
It's a mismatch.
But the whole thing there is, how good is Derrick Rose going to be?
Derrick's gonna be
That's the
okay.
key.
How
He'll
long
be
will
okay.
he play? How long will he stay on the court?
He'll be okay.
You think?
But yeah,
I'm just saying that after the
it'll take it slow.
You
You
got
got 82 games, but I think he'll be
They
okay.
still went through a lot of lapses where they can't score.
Right.
And they're still that team, even with Derrick Rose there, even with Powell Gasol. Powell's not going to give you. He's going to give you 15,
He's not the same Paul
15 and 8. He's going to give you 15 and 8, which is good. Because if you can get, and then you're going to get 11 and 11 from Noah.
From no, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got Gibson off the bench.
Yeah.
I like that.
Gibson.
I always like
I like
that.
him.
I just hate to see
You
it.
got McDermott from college, the first round pick.
Dougie. No.
So I'll take the Hornets off my top 5, but put Chicago's number 1.
They're the top two Chicago, man.
Yeah.
Chicago and Cleveland. Third
Cleveland.
spot is a toss up. I give it to you.
I don't think Chicago's number 1, even though that's up there. Cleveland's still going to be good.
Yes, for sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
bottom line is if Kyrie can stay healthy, you know, and if Love can stay healthy, we all know LeBron stays healthy.
Yeah.
But if them three, that's
I think
just it's crazy.
Mhm.
Because Kevin Love is very, very,
Oh,
good,
yeah.
very good.
Very good.
I'm one of his big fans. But with
Very good.
those additions, I think it takes a little load off of Kyrie's back.
Yes.
To where
Yes.
that'll help keep him healthy because he doesn't have to go to the rack every time they bring the ball up.
You don't have to
have
bring the
do
ball up all the
everything.
time. We got to see how this new
That's gonna
coach
help
offense
his career.
Right,
Having
and
those
if
guys
I'm
there.
not this, you guys see how this new
Close offense is
Right, I was going to ask that
Yeah.
question. Do you guys think he's going to be a figurehead, like a statue right there, and LeBron's the coach, or is he?
No,
really
I think he's going to coach.
Like Derrick
He's going to coach.
You're going to coach.
He's going to coach.
He's going to
Derrick Fisher's a
He's
figurehead.
coach. He's coach.
Figurehead.
Yeah, Derrick Fisher's a figurehead.
Well, there is a coach in there, not the player. He still got
How's
Phil.
Brooklyn going to be?
I don't know. Tell you the truth. I thought my team was for sale. So
They're off for sale.
no, he pulled it back.
He pulled it back.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he
He's
pulled it back. So I don't
looking for.
Who's
He's
the
looking
My owner.
Going
He
trade.
was trying
He's
to sell the
trying to
team.
Selling 17 now?
trying to
Because
sell
most
a
of that
chunk.
money?
He's trying to sell
Yeah, it's
a
too much.
minority piece of
Yeah.
it.
Well, you know what? They have a lot of veteran players, and you know, I still think Brooklyn still be in the mix, though. You know,
The East is open.
Top 8.
They're going to be
Yeah.
fighting for that 7 and 8 spot.
Well, 8. I give him the 8 slot.
I see that. I don't think
I seen the 8
I
slot.
see 7th and 8. Right, I see 7th and 8.
Yeah, I see the 8 slot.
Yeah, fight to
Yeah.
the done.
Fighting with the
Fight to
Pacers.
the done.
I see Washington taking a step.
Yeah.
Yes.
Step above, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They got
I see
Paul
Tor-
Pierce on the
Toronto,
bench.
I see Toronto taking
Yes.
a step above,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We still.
And we see Indiana with the non-addition of Paul George taking a step below.
And you see the next one.
They going down
Huh?
because
Knicks
Knicks in that mix. Knicks in that mix.
Knicks in the top 5.
They're in that 5.
They in the top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
They're in
You're
that
5. Right.
They're in
You're
that
5. There you go. You're 5. You're better than that. You're better than that.
No, you're not.
Let's
You're
go.
better than that. No, you're
Better
not.
than that.
You're bugging.
You're not.
You're
Better than
bugging
that.
You're
out
not
on
an
that.
old KG, by the way. First of all.
Hey, I'm not really riding on KG. No. That's why we got Plumlee.
Who else you
That's
have?
why we got Brooke coming back.
Brooke,
You know what?
I like Brooke.
You know what? I mean,
Who you started 5?
He's made of glass.
but if Brooke can stay healthy,
D. Will.
if Brooke can stay healthy,
JJ.
JJ, D. Will, Brooke,
They can make
and other
noise.
little pieces they got, they can make a little noise.
The
But
point guard
if it was
suspect.
a spliff,
The
we'd
point
all be bugging.
DW is suspect. He ain't shown me nothing yet.
His heart is suspect.
Yes.
His heart for the game is
Yes.
suspect.
Yes,
right
right.
now.
Injuries.
He's better than any point guard the Knicks got right now.
Yeah.
Talent wise, yeah.
Name wise?
No,
Talent-wise.
Yeah, but who's the producer more? Him or Calderon? Calderon was balling for Dallas last
Yeah.
year.
Where that got you?
Yes.
He's not.
Yes. He's going.
What?
What?
Are you really going to take
Yes.
Calderon
Yes.
over Derrick
Yes.
Rose?
Right now.
Always on the downside.
Right now.
Yeah.
Always
Right
injured,
now.
on the downside. Always
Consistent
injured.
hitting threes.
Take no big
Consistent
shots.
dishing it all.
Calderon
You
been
know?
playing. He can't
That's
defend
all
though, but
well
he been
and
balling.
He was ball. He balled this year. That's why they made the
He had a
playoffs.
better year than Deron the last 2 years.
That's all well and good.
Huh? That was only Dirk. Was the other
Got
one.
Dirk and you got Montel Ellis.
Right. And he was giving the ball up.
Calderon was balling
He
Toronto.
was balling.
We all know that. Knicks can know that.
Not
He know
bad.
that.
He was balling.
Nah, good.
Calderon can play.
But it didn't get you.
But
He wins. He wins. Make $1 million.
But you know what? If John Williams on the Knicks, yeah, it wouldn't be a problem.
This would.
Why would it?
Because I heard Knicks fans screaming they don't like him. his effort, even when he was in Utah, I was like, all right, then he was a coach.
When he was in Utah, he was a
truth.
He was a
he was a coach killer.
Don't even go there.
I just said he was the truth, but he was a coach killer. And he's coming to Jersey and he's been sticking it up.
Sloan got rid of him.
Yeah. Sloan couldn't do it.
He's not consistent. I would take a less talent that got more heart than the guy that I got a question mark.
I don't need a superstar.
What was your point guard last year?
By committee. But still, what did D. Will do? What did he do that last year?
We ain't talking about last year. Hold on. We're not talking about last year. We're talking about this year. We're talking about this year.
All right.
We're talking about this year right now.
We're
talking about this year right now.
We're talking about this year, and the bottom line, I mean, me personally.
I don't like his effort.
Me personally, I mean, you may not like his effort, what have you. I still would, but that's just me. I would take D. Will over any point guard the Knicks got right now.
Okay.
That's all right. That's your thing.
That's cool.
That's good.
And the bottom line is this: if we was playing 2K, Mr. Vinny Ernest, you would have D. Will over Calderon playing that game.
No, well, no, hey, nah. He's on the Knicks. He's on the Knicks right now.
Am I right or wrong?
He's on my Knicks team right now.
Come on,
he's on my Knicks. I don't have. I'm going with the 3-pointer. He can get the ball out.
So D. Will's 3-point too. He's one of the
He don't get no 3-point.
He can heat up.
He's not a 3.
He had 50.
He's not a D. He's not a 3.
Yeah.
Not consistent.
Not a consistent back. But Kyle, that's all Calderon can do.
I'm getting back to you. You a Heat fan this year?
Yeah, I'm still going with the Heat.
You're not gonna be a Cleveland fan?
No. I like LeBron, but no, I'm not going with Cleveland. I'm staying with the Heat.
Who you like? You like Wade?
I always like Wade.
All right. Let's just
He'll
check
be
it.
fine though.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I'll check it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very entertaining season.
Their point guard's a suspect. Their point guard's a suspect.
They got that rookie, which is just as good as any rookie that the Knicks got right now.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
I
like him.
Right?
Yeah, I like him. I forgot about Sebastian. Oh, yeah.
Okay, coach.
All right, I like Sebastian. He got to prove himself, but I like him.
Right. Everybody's got
He good.
Right. You got Dang, you got Granger, you got McRoberts.
It's gonna be interesting.
You got some nice pieces. I mean, LeBron's LeBron, but you took LeBron away, but you got 3 nice pieces.
They got to manage the minutes real well.
Dang is still good.
And Wade.
And Granger's a role player, but still, and any given night, he can still have a good night.
No, I'm just saying with the knees.
And McRoberts is a good player, though.
Yes.
You got Roberts. You got Roberts.
With their knees, they got to manage those minutes right because, keep them for the long haul.
Well, can they take that pressure playing with Miami Heat?
The last few years.
The 3 plays you said.
There's no pressure. LeBron's not there anymore. There's no pressure.
Yeah, the pressure. I don't think the pressure's on them.
No pressure.
The pressure's on Cleveland.
Pressure's on Cleveland. Pressure's on Cleveland. Pressure's on Bulls. Pressure's on the Knicks.
Yeah, that's for sure.
There's more pressure in New York than there is in Miami right now. We just won. We've been to the chip 4 years in a row. No pressure.
You got a little pressure.
Black All Stars 4 years in a row to the chip. No pressure.
Okay.
On that note,
we're looking forward to a good NBA season. I think it's going to be very entertaining.
Let's talk West for a minute. We got a little time.
Okay, talk about the West.
Yeah.
We can wait till next week, but we can talk about the West, though.
Let's go West.
Timmy and the crew.
Timmy and them back again.
Back again. Until Popovich and Timmy retire.
Yeah.
Until they lose.
They're the favorites.
But I think the Clippers is right on them.
Clippers will be on. Clippers will be better.
Clippers on them.
Question mark is what's going to happen in Portland? Because there's always talk about the free agency.
Clippers will be a better team. Golden State will be a better team. Portland will be a better team. I don't know about Dallas.
Dallas is going to be a good team. Watch them come out of the West. Watch my word. They come out of the West.
State.
What's going to be entertaining?
What surprise we got coming out of the West? What surprise team we got coming out?
Me, well, it's not going to be a surprise, but I like Portland.
I say Dallas.
I think Utah.
What team? No.
Yeah.
Give me a team. Give me a team.
Not Dallas.
That didn't make the playoffs in the West last year.
Phoenix.
That's
Utah.
Phoenix.
They can make that move. They can make that move.
And they re-signed Bledsoe too.
They won the break.
They signed
it? He got a 7-year deal.
What team?
Phoenix.
So they didn't keep Poop, the guy from.
You got Goran. They signed Goran.
They keep the point guard from the Sacramento. They picked him up too, right?
Yeah.
They got 3 point guards.
Yeah, but you know what? Bledsoe coming in, he's really a all-guard.
They start 2 point guard.
He's a point guard who's a all-guard.
They both start Bledsoe.
The combo guard.
They both start, so that's why I got Isaiah off the bench.
Phoenix can be that team.
I want to do something real quick. I think you guys will like it. We can spend 5 minutes on it. Okay? This is cool. Give me out of let's do 4 cities. 4 cities. Let's go Boston. Let's go New York. Let's go Los Angeles, and let's go Dallas. Out of those 4 cities, name the 4 all-time best players in each sport: basketball, baseball, football. Let's start off with New York.
4 greatest players in
New York in my era.
You throwing a little like Jeff? Should I put some Jeopardy music?
Yeah,
the 4 greatest
You like
players
that,
yeah, I like
Okay.
it.
in each sport.
And
in
each
New
sport:
York.
football, basketball, baseball, hockey. You're gonna have to help us out a little bit with the hockey shit.
Giants.
Okay, let's
The Giants.
Teams,
Let's-
said teams, right?
No. New
Players.
York.
New York.
Whether it be New York Jets,
Yes,
New York
Giants,
Giants.
right? Teams.
Best football player of
Giants.
all time, New York right now.
LT.
No, yeah, LT.
Do we all agree on
Oh,
LT? I say LT.
LT.
LT?
Yeah.
How about you?
LT, yeah, definitely.
How about you?
LT.
Gustav?
Oh yeah, LT.
Okay, baseball, who would it be?
Derek?
Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter's.
For the
In our
Yankees.
time?
And I was,
No,
No,
not
that's-
now time.
okay.
Not now time.
Not time.
Not now
Oh,
time.
no.
I'll go
No.
Jeter. I'll go Jeter.
I'll go
Jeter
with-
Mariano.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna go Babe Ruth.
Yeah, you kidding me?
over Derek Jeter?
You said never?
He said
Over Derek Jeter?
Yeah.
He said over Derek
I
Jeter.
think if you go for
That's better.
See Babe Ruth play.
But I mean, Babe
Still.
Ruth was playing when
Still.
there was no black people in the league, so the competition.
He was
Okay,
black.
but that's just your opinion.
But-
There's no right or wrong here. That's just an opinion.
They've had records that didn't. It took what 40, 50 years to break, even after Negroes were playing. So it doesn't matter what color you were playing.
Wait.
He had records that took
Hold on.
60+ years to break.
Wasn't
So,
Babe black anyway?
who knows what Babe was? Unless you were there. The
You
footage
know
of black.
black-
Yeah,
I
mean,
yeah.
Parks was smaller and everything.
Well, the Mets. I'm going to Doc Gooden.
Nah, Tom Seaver.
No, you can't go Mets. It's
Can't
just
go
one.
Mets.
It's one New
One,
York.
one,
One New York. You understand what I'm saying?
LT, Babe Ruth.
Okay,
I got
who you like? It's your opinion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's no right or wrong here.
Right.
You know, whoever watches our show, this would be good for people to call in or email it in or what have you.
Patrick Ewing.
Okay, basketball. Who would you go?
Ewing.
I'm going with Pat Ewing.
Yeah, go Pat.
How about you?
Over
Clyde
Clyde?
Frazier.
I'm going with Clyde.
Oh, Pat.
Yeah, it's tough with Patrick, man.
You going back? I know I'm going back. It's Georgetown right here. It's Georgetown right here. You know that. I'm going back,
Going
man.
back.
Clyde is like, but
Clyde got rings.
Clyde got rings. That's
Yeah,
a good.
definitely, but I gotta go.
I have
Okay.
Monroe.
I gotta Pat.
I'm going with.
I have Monroe.
I mean, Clyde. Clyde is a good
Okay,
choice.
okay.
And I have crew.
Listen,
Lawrence Reed.
Lawrence Taylor had a crew though.
Yeah, the LT.
Yeah.
LT was
He changed the
LT.
game.
LT was LT. But
Clyde, that's
okay,
a good
so
pick.
you can still go. There is no right or
I
wrong.
know, it's good pick.
It's fun. You
It's
understand
good
what I'm
for
saying?
debate.
It's good for debate.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
good
it
for
is.
debate.
Next week we'll do Boston.
Who you got?
For basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah, Clyde.
Okay, so we got basketball. we got hockey.
Again,
New York hockey.
Ooh.
You better say one name.
one game. What's
Say
the
it,
name?
man.
Messi.
But you know what?
Better say Messi.
Wasn't Messi at the end of his career?
No.
Where did he play before that?
He played in
Edmonton.
Edmonton.
Wasn't he really dominant in Edmonton?
Yeah,
him and
because
Gretzky.
him and Gretzky
So
and the whole.
when you say Edmonton before
No.
New York, you still go?
He brought this town a ring.
After
Okay.
50
Right,
something.
he was
After
ranked.
50 something.
Okay.
For the ring.
He was
Moses.
Moses.
Yes.
He was, yeah.
Alright.
He was all Post Malone.
we all agree Messi here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go Boston.
How about we do Boston next show, or you want to do that?
Let's do we got
Okay,
Boston
okay,
real quick. We
Boston. Larry.
Boston.
Larry Legend.
Over
Larry
Hondo.
Bird.
Okay. Larry, that's
Oh,
who
you
got?
go Bill
Hold
Russell.
on. One time.
Okay, that's right.
Good deal.
My eyes, Larry Bird.
I'm gonna go Bill Russell.
Hondo. I know Hondo.
I'm gonna switch it to Bill.
Bill.
Okay.
Two handfuls.
You got too many championships. And he changed the
He
culture.
got too many. And we talking.
He changed the culture.
When
When
is the
And the coach who played.
So you gotta speed up the
process. Okay. So So
Dallas.
Yes.
no.
Dallas.
We didn't do football.
Yes, we did.
Brady.
Giants.
No, we didn't do football.
Boston.
Oh, Boston.
Tommy, the greatest living American.
We go.
Brady. I would say Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brady got that.
I think Brady got that.
American boy.
Yeah,
I think Brady got that.
Yeah, he had.
GLA.
Baseball.
Yes.
American.
Yeah.
I agree.
Over Ted Williams.
Over 10 over. And you know what?
You
I'm
kidding me?
going. You know what?
Are you kidding?
I'm gonna bend it a little bit. I'm gonna go Jim Rice.
For what?
I like Jim Rice too back then.
All right, you know what? Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
this
go
is- it was
but you know
like
what?
the
But I think if we had a poll, I think it would be Carly Shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
But
too.
I'm just gonna say Jim Rice though.
Right.
You know,
Boston hockey. Did you have any idea about
Gordie
that?
Howe.
Gordie Howe.
Okay.
Gordie Howe. That's
Come on.
easy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Okay. They won a
Oh,
couple
that's
of
easy.
chips.
Let's go Dallas.
Yeah,
Let's go Dallas real quick.
Dallas.
Basketball.
Basketball. I'm gonna go with Mark Aguirre.
Dirk.
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 Roy Tarplin.
We're talking. That's your opinion, though. That's
Roy
your opinion.
Tarplin.
And after Dirk, I think personally, being a basketball guy from back, I will go Rolando Blackman over Mark Aguirre, and I do like Mark Aguirre.
Nah, me.
But I will go if you go Dallas.
I go
all
Mark
time.
Aguirre because Mark Aguirre is the one that brought us. He brought them teams to another level.
Yeah, but Dirk got a ring.
Huh? Who got a ring?
Carried
So
the
that's
franchise.
it?
No, you talking about them two? I know Derek got a ring.
Dallas baseball.
Dallas baseball.
Dallas, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nolan
that's
Ryan.
right. That's right. Yeah, he's a Texan. He plays for the Rangers. Even though he started as a Met, but he did.
Nolan Ryan.
Rangers.
Nolan
He
Ryan.
got all the
Nolan Ryan. Football.
Oh, it's got to be Emmett.
Goddamn.
No.
Oh, Aikman.
It's
Well, I say
it's Emmett.
You about to get
You know,
somebody.
you know what?
No.
You know what?
I'm going.
I would really like to say Starback.
Yeah,
But if you really want to go, it's Emmett. All-time leading rusher.
Yeah, all time.
All-time leading rusher.
True, but Starbucks.
Roger got 2. He got 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can throw Aikman in there. You can throw Aikman in there also. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna put it in order, I would go Emmett, Roger, Aikman.
I
And
feel
then I'm
like,
gonna go
I
with
feel
play.
like the categories
The playmaker.
of Pearson and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Drew's back there shooting people down. in the
But
end zone.
Emmett,
Yeah.
all-time leading rusher.
But Emmett definitely gets that.
All-time leading rusher.
Dallas hockey.
I don't
I don't
know.
know about that.
We're a little lost on that.
Yeah,
We're
we're lost on
that.
No, it just got there.
Okay, well next week we can go to some different cities.
Yeah, we do LA next week
But
and
that
then
was
do
cool,
some other Chicago and
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
something like that next week.
It's cool. Well, Chicago, that we all know Chicago.
Yes.
Feel free to hit us up on Facebook like pages if you want us to run any trivia questions that you like. You know?
Or give us your top 4 for New York, Boston, and Dallas on the like page. That's the On the Block Sports Talk like page on Facebook. Hit it up.
Chicago basketball's gonna be hard next week.
Yeah, you think? Yeah. We're gonna make it a headache on that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the NFL, man. We got what's going on. Real quick, one coach already bit the dust 4 games into the year. The Raiders, it was funny. Rich Gannon went on a rant. He talked about they need to change their sign from a commitment to excellence to a commitment to mediocrity. Because, they just,
Not even that, man.
it's embarrassing.
They were really bad last week. I mean,
Y'all beat the hell out of them.
But they just look. I mean, their first drive looked good, disorganized. But you know what? The week before that, they played the Patriots down to the wire.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they had to fly 18 hours
Right, that's the
to
difference.
London.
Yeah.
Unlike Miami, it's only a 6-hour flight. They got to go from LA all the way to London, bro.
Yeah.
That trains you.
But still, they fired the coach after 4 games.
He had to go. Who they
It's
You
got?
know what? They
It's just a whole bunch
they
of
lost
stuff.
9 games in a row.
Yeah.
You lost from
No,
last
10
year.
10 games
10 games in a row.
from last year to now.
Who's on the coach? Arshel?
He might bring him back for the 3rd time. Who knows?
Mustafa. He's called Mustafa on show.
They got some injuries. Their start wide receivers done. This is
that's
Quarterback went down though.
Toronto is a new coach.
Yeah.
Man, he might give some bite to that defense.
Yeah,
But-
a little bit in the offensive line though.
Like I said,
I mean, they got running backs though. McFadden, you know, they got.
Mojo's gone. He's done. I told you that last year.
MG?
Yeah, he's done. Mojo's done.
Yeah, he looked like he was.
McFadden, he was done since draft.
Yeah,
When he
he's-
gave the hug to Roger Goodell, he was done.
He's made of glass.
Wow.
Big fat. He is. So
he's
it's tough to call, man. The Raiders, they need a complete overhaul, man. They need to get
They got
somebody
no
in the front
receivers.
office.
What was the guy's name? Who was the
Streeter, Derek Carr, the rookie. He got banged
No, he got
up.
hurt.
Yeah.
Who's his backup?
I don't know. That's just.
Exactly.
Actually, was it Shaw?
Yeah, Matt Schaub, yeah,
Matt
but-
Schaub?
No, he wasn't available.
Yeah, but he was supposed to be the starting quarterback.
They need some help. They need some major overhaul going on in there. Another news in the NFL, starting Monday, they're going to do random testing for the HGH. They're going to take they will test 5 players from 8 teams every week.
That's cool.
So, cats got to be on their P's and Q's. Hopefully y'all was clean and nobody got no worries. But they're going to start testing. They're going to have random cups out there and they got to get it in.
Let's give a big shout out to the NFL. No one got arrested this week.
Seriously.
No one got arrested this week.
Golf clap for the NFL.
Pretty good.
Everybody getting arrested this week. let's move on to the games at hand. Let me see what else my man Stat got in here. Oh, then we'll talk about the games at hand and quickly review last week's games.
Some of these Thursday night games.
They've been blowouts.
Yeah, they're too much, man. They need to cut back.
They don't need to cut back on the Thursday games.
They can't. NFL makes too much money.
Last
year the games were pretty good. This year so far,
You got a short week of turnover. You got a short week of turnover.
And the funny thing is that only one road team has won, and that's the Giants, and that was still a blowout. And you would think that, and it looks like any team who gets the lead, who gets up to 14-point lead, 7-point lead, constantly just runs away with the game.
They need to reschedule them those teams have a bye either before that Thursday game.
No, but they always do it.
They got to do something.
They usually have a bye after, and it's not bad because a lot of times with the Thursday games, after the Thursday game, you do have 10 games off.
Yeah. Right.
10 days off. Right. So, I mean, it's a give or take with the Thursday game.
Yeah, but they're giving us and taking us. The games are garbage.
Right. But it's
maybe Friday night games.
What's bad is like the handful of us that complain that it's crap and whatever they should change it. There's like double the amount that love it because they got that thirst and hunger for the game. So they got.
Let's look at the matchups. I mean, what was the first Thursday night game?
They're all divisional.
Which isn't bad. I mean, anytime you think Giants Redskins, you gotta think that's a good game.
Right.
You know, I mean, before AP got hurt, you know, the Green Bay Minnesota game, which was a pretty good game, especially when it was in Minnesota. I think they should have that Thursday night game in Minnesota because it's always been more competitive. When you go to Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers is 30-2 now in Green Bay. It's almost impossible to beat him in Green Bay. You understand what I'm saying? But like you said, they're all divisional games. And who would have thought Tampa Bay is supposed to be an up and coming team? Who would have thought they'd lose the way they did in Atlanta? You understand what I'm saying?
Applaud them for bouncing back and showing some fight.
Yes.
And big shots to Lovie Smith and his staff for getting them ready to show some fight and take it to the Steelers because it wasn't no easy game for them.
They needed that game. They needed that.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of pressure on Lovie.
Right.
You know, Tampa Bay was supposed to be a sleeper team in the NFC. They're supposed to be making the playoffs. They're supposed to be making noise.
Right.
And they've really been a bust so far besides that Pittsburgh game.
No love to Lovie. Why? Because he looked at the show and he heard me say, "Put Mike Glennon in there." I said,
he didn't give you a shout for that in the press conference.
I'm saying, I knew Glennon was hot.
You did mention Glennon before.
I didn't know why he put him on count. He's not a great quarterback.
Because he likes what he saw from him.
I like Glennon too.
Yeah, he knows the system.
Go with the young dude. Yeah.
Go with the young.
And you got two big receivers in Steven Jackson and Mike Evans from A&M.
Mike is hurt right now.
Well, he'll be back though. Big shouts for Lovie for getting his team ready to go. Real quick, there's an upset alert brewing right now in Alabama. Roll Tide. No, they're playing actually in Ole Miss. Ole Miss is bringing it to them. They were up 23-17, and Bama got the ball. Let's see how that works out.
155 left trying to march.
It's not really an upset.
Upset. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa. It's not really an upset.
We're getting technical difficulty over there at the monitor.
I think we're upset.
Well, no, I'm just saying to the fan favorites.
No, the bottom line is that would be an upset because Alabama's ranked number 1 and Ole Miss is ranked number 11.
No, they're number 2, I do believe.
No, they're ranked number 11.
11.
That was 1. Ole Miss is number 11.
Yeah. But the thing is,
I thought Florida State was
a divisional game.
And the SEC.
So now we got the playoffs of college football now, right?
It's going to be a tough call because there's been shakeups. Yeah, a lot of ranked teams lost the other day. Oregon lost the other day. They got spanked today. Mississippi, big shots to Mississippi State going there and handling their business.
Mississippi doing their thing with their beat LSU, but we're not talking college football. But I understand what you're saying though.
Yeah.
So they had a big one against LSU a couple of weeks ago.
Right, 2 top 10 teams they knocked off in a row, so they're going to big up. And real quick, I'll get into that before you sign off. My little Heisman hopeful for that. But let's talk about this week's coming up games. Real quick, Giants Falcons. Big Blue.
Big Blue. Because they playing at home.
You're bugging out.
I like Big Blue at home.
Yeah, Atlanta's defense is really suspect.
I would take Atlanta, but the bottom line is this: Julio Jones, Roddy White.
Well, that combination.
That combination.
They're explosive, but they lost a lot. Offensive lineman is hurt. Their third wide out is hurt. They're playing their defense is garbage. They got an OC winning 3-4, and he's not comfortable. He's not.
I give you a prediction. OC gets 2 sacks.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
2 sacks.
I like OC. Hey, thanks for the memories, but it ain't gonna happen.
I just think we're sleeping on this game.
I'm not. No. I don't think they're sleeping on it. They need that game because they got 2 tough ones coming up. They're gonna need that game.
I like the Giants because they're at home.
Yeah.
That's going to be the downfall. We're at home.
I like Atlanta because they're at home.
Their starting guard is done. And the receiver and the linebacker, they're done. They're hurt, man. They're hurt. We got to get on their neck and make it real quick.
Devin Hester. Hester's one of them.
Yeah.
Don't punt the ball.
Just don't punt the ball. Get out of bounds.
All right.
Don't punt the ball.
Weatherford knows. He can get out of bounds.
All right.
Chargers Jets. Too bad Jet Nation is here, so we can grill him about his boys.
You know what? The Jets is a team, and the NFL is a crazy sport where when you think that team is done
They get
and
surprised.
finished, what surprise tomorrow? And you know how much I dislike the Jets. But when you count them out, and you count them out,
But they playing away.
They're playing San Diego. They're going
to San Diego.
They've done.
San Diego's playing very good right now.
Yes, they are.
Phillip Rivers is doing his thing. He's back in.
Yes.
He's back in his groove. They have a balanced team, but look for a tight game. Look for a tight game because everybody's saying that the Jets are done the season. But you know what?
They gotta
teams
come out.
win when they're not supposed to win in the NFL. We all know that though.
With that said, I'm going with the San Diego
Superchargers.
Listen, I'm a Air Coryell man, so I always like San Diego.
He's over 900 yards these last 3
Interception,
games.
got
He's doing his
interception.
thing.
So just lose this
And
game, they're gonna change the quarterback.
And let me tell you, fantasy zombie Antonio Gates coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's
And he
got
played
His feet must feel well. His feet are good. His feet are well.
Hey, you know when your feet hurt, your toe.
Yeah.
You know. Anywho's, Panthers Bears. Toss-up game for me. I don't know. Panthers at home.
I've got the
Panthers
Bears.
at home.
I'll go for the Panthers.
Bears.
If Marshall's healthy,
Bears.
I'll go
Panthers.
Marshall.
Jay Cutler.
I like to see that's a catch. I like to see the Bears
Jay Cutler.
bounce back,
Upset.
but playing in Carolina and playing in Cleveland.
Carolina not playing too
I mean, I know, but
In Carolina.
in Carolina with that defense, it's tough.
Yes. They was a little weak the other day, but they got to bounce back. That's a tough game.
But they lost one of their top
Swiss
defensive
cheese on
players
that last
too.
week.
Exactly.
But they're
That
playing on
hurts.
the road and they're playing at home.
And you got Brandon Marshall and Alfred Jeffrey.
But Brandon Marshall's hurt.
His ankles is hurting him.
So they still got the black unicorn.
I like the Bears. I'm a Jay Cutler guy. I like Brandon Marshall. I like Alphonse. But you know what? Don't be surprised if
Because Carolina's at home.
Matt Forte retired last week? That's what they say. They got Matt Forte.
they're last in running.
Right.
Rushing the ball.
Because they're not running the ball. Anyways, Tennessee and your man Johnny Bench and the Browns. What you got with that one? How y'all feel about that game?
Cleveland's a much better team. I got Cleveland, bro.
Yeah, I got Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Where's that game at?
In Tennessee.
Unless Jay Locker plays.
I'm going Tennessee.
Jay Locker.
Because Cleveland's a different team, a different animal at home.
Tennessee is really consistent. I don't know.
They got
Tennessee's good at home.
With that quarterback they got and good defense, I like them at home. Because they're at home.
What y'all feel about Philly and the Rams? The Rams are beat up,
Philly.
but Philly's offense.
Philly's hot.
Where's
But
that game
they're
at?
not hot. They're not hot.
Where's that
Philly's
game
not
at?
hot.
They're not hot.
You Philly hating again?
You Philly's not hot.
They're not, their offense
Philly
scored
ain't-
no points last
They
year.
hot.
How they
And
hot?
they barely lost.
And
they
They're
barely
not
lost.
4-0. They're 3-1.
And they barely lost.
They lost
bro.
to who?
You Philly hating again?
No, I'm telling the
They lost
truth.
to San Fran.
I'm telling the truth.
Oh,
They're
you did?
3-1.
Oh.
They got beat up on.
Oh, right,
the offensive
right.
line is Swiss cheese. The offense scored no points. If their special teams wasn't there, they'd have got blanked.
And they barely lost. And they barely lost.
That only goes to the fact that San Fran's offense is suspect. Because
San Fran's offense is not suspect.
it is. Because Kaepernick, if you look at that
Yeah.
You know
game,
what? Kaepernick is throwing the ball too much right now.
and throwing it, his accuracy is terrible. I looked at that game. I'm like, his accuracy is good. They need to give a steady dose of Hyde and Frank Gore, and they did till the second half of that game, and they won the game.
But they barely won.
Those two teams
Yeah.
mirror each
And they barely won because Philadelphia did not make good choices on third and fourth down. You ran the ball on second down, right?
Right.
Give it back to Shady McCoy again on third down.
How many yards did Shady have?
Shady didn't do nothing really.
They didn't do nothing, but still,
Exactly.
you still give him the ball
You
again.
know what it looked like to me? It looked like Stanford against Oregon. You rough up Philly, and this is what happened. They got roughed up, they got punched in the mouth, and they did nothing. I'm not, because you got excited for me, because I'm Philly hating. I'm talking about
But you are Philly hating,
I'm
though.
telling you what was on TV and what's in paper.
But you do Philly
Philly
hate,
did
though.
nothing.
But that's you know what?
They made it easy for me to
The
hate.
bottom line,
They did
bottom line is
nothing.
this: they're the most nothing 3-1 team there is out there.
They're gonna be 3-2 after this week. Next.
They're winning in St. Louis.
Yeah,
They're gonna bounce
yeah,
back.
yeah.
They don't win St. Louis.
St. Louis ain't got no quarterback,
But
so
they got
nobody.
defense.
They got a
They got
chance to
Anthony
throw
Davis.
the
got
ball.
What are you
defense,
talking
though.
about?
You got a good coach.
They got Anthony Davis. They got Zach Stacy.
And they got a great defense.
And they got a great defense. What are you talking about?
Philly's gonna win that game, though. Unfortunately, Philly's gonna win that game.
Where's the game at?
They're playing in Philly.
No, they're playing in St. Louis.
All right, no, they're playing in Philly.
They're playing in Philly?
Yes.
Oh, Philly won that game.
Saints in Tampa Bay, they're playing in the Dome. Saints gonna bounce
Saints
back.
gotta win that game.
They have to.
Don't be too surprised.
Their defense is nothing.
They gotta win that game. They gotta
Don't
win
be
that game.
surprised.
I'm
I'm going for the upset. Tampa Bay.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm going Saints.
You lefty going lefty.
I'm going
again.
Saints.
Nah, I see a lot.
That's not going left, though. It's still a division game, though.
It's a division
Division
game.
game.
I see they got a better running game. What happened to Mark Ingram?
They ain't running.
Pierre Thomas?
They don't hurt.
I see the Saints bouncing back after being embarrassed by the Dallas Cowboys last Sunday on national.
Their home cooking will help them because they know how they do it. Anywho's Texans battle of Texas, Houston and Dallas.
Where's that game at?
In Jerry World.
Games in Jerry World, I'm gonna go with Dallas.
Well, you know, I'm
Their
upset.
offense.
I'm upset from last week, so I hope Dallas take care of business.
The bottom line
last
is
weekend.
just don't let J.J. Watts take over the game.
Yeah, don't let him get an 80-yard interception return. That was crazy.
Which we bench EJ from that anyway. So
Yeah,
you know we're going with one now.
Name the defensive player that has more touchdowns than Andre Johnson and Aaron Foster right now.
He's getting work. The money's in. He's good. He's
And
great.
he got one as a tight end.
He's a great. Yeah, he's a tight end.
And he beat Fred. Did you look at the film? Fred Jackson couldn't catch him. Fred Jackson.
Well, you got the angle though. The angle though, and the
J.J. Squad is the
defensive
man.
back was definitely blocking him off though.
J.J. Squad.
And J.J. Watts got speed though.
Yeah,
But I'm liking Dallas in Dallas.
yeah. The offense is too much.
Continue running the ball.
Dallas.
DeMarco Murray just let Troy throw back and throw the ball 20, 25 times, maybe 30 times.
Yeah, they ain't got to shoot
Don't go
now.
into 40. Just don't keep dropping the back because
Yeah.
then you got them two edges coming on and J.J. Watts will take over the game. So just keep
Theo,
running the ball.
real quick, Theo, what you feel about your corner situation? Your DBs are banged up. Dudes are getting benched.
I'm trying to. If it was me, I'm trying to get Charles Woodson from Oakland. If it was me.
How about Cam Bailey?
No, Charles Woodson.
I think he got a little more left.
Fifth round pick, we get Charles Woodson.
Yeah, but you don't get Cam Bailey for nothing right now.
But
He's not the same,
he's
though.
at home.
CW's
Woodson still showing he can play.
CW's going to retire Oakland later.
I know.
think that's it.
But I'll try to get Charles Woodson from Oakland. That was Dallas. I like the GM.
Yeah, your guy's out for the year.
I agree with you, Nigel. I think he went to Oakland just to
Retire.
play last year and retire as an Oakland Raider.
Yeah, rookie, what's his name? Oh, that's a Steeler guy. You got Morris is done for the year with a torn patella tendon.
Who's that? The corner from
The corner.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
You wasn't liking him anyway. He's been kind of a bust.
He's a bust.
Anyway, Lions and Buffalo.
It's going to be a good game.
Where's
In
that?
Detroit. In the Dome.
I'm
Megatron in the Dome.
taking Buffalo. I'm taking Detroit.
No, don't say Megatron.
said
I haven't
it
seen
right
anything
first
with
time.
Megatron.
Trying to
Like
play.
that.
Because he's doubtful right now.
Yeah.
Even if Megatron don't play, I think with that defensive shoe and being that Buffalo has a new quarterback at the time,
Yeah, they're
Kyle Orton,
They're going to go after
I think they're going to go get after him though.
Yeah, they're going to attack. They're in attack.
So Golden Tate is not the answer?
But you got enough there. You got enough there. You got
Ricky Bush?
You got Bush. You got Tate. You got
Jacob Bell?
You got.
He's
They
hurt.
have enough.
He's hurt.
With that defense,
Bell's hurt?
they have enough though.
Yeah, that's
I mean, we match up well accessory-wise when you say running backs and receivers, but the whole deal is whether or not we can move the ball.
If that game was in Buffalo and if it was in November, December,
It'd be a pick.
I'd say.
If that game was
I don't
1998.
know, man. I
How
need
old was
something
the
to
young
change,
man?
so I'm
Yeah.
looking for an upset.
Do you think the benching of E.J. Manuel was legit?
Why they bench him?
That
How
was a
about
bad
you, Phil?
play decision he had, man.
That's only one play.
I'm just saying, to me, it's premature.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's premature.
I don't think
I agree.
I won't even bench him.
No,
I agree.
I want to get at one point. What is the rush in throwing all these rookies
I know.
into the fire like that? We're of a certain age when these guys would have been clipboard Jesus for a hot minute, at least 2 years. Why this evolution of this Minuteman?
People got excited when a couple of guys did it when they
last
were
2 years.
Yeah, but that's not
everybody.
everybody.
Exactly.
That's not
I
everybody.
mean, I like the excitement of it, but you still got to give him a chance to prove himself.
EJ
I think when he made that play, it was a bad decision.
And listen, it was all right when it was 2-0.
It's all right, but
the bottom line.
I don't think you put the young guy like that over one
You know what
mistake.
they say he's missing. His accuracy's way off. He's missing wide open targets. I mean, they're looking at film that we don't see.
Maybe it could be just a
okay.
shake up for now. Sometimes that might make you wake up a little bit.
And Gino both should have sat last year and maybe this year. Just from what they've done in college, they both needed to sit. But they got thrown into the fire and they got to deal with it. And they're gonna learn on the job.
That's it.
Next, Steelers and Jags. Still easy game right there. Steelers gonna bounce
Steelers
back.
bounce back.
And they're gonna beat up on the Jags.
Steelers bounce back.
49ers and the Chiefs. That's a tough game.
I got the Chiefs.
That's gonna be a good
That's
defensive
in
game.
San Francisco, right?
I like the Chiefs.
I like San Francisco.
In the big bell bottom. That's what they call
I
it.
like San
I like the
Francisco.
Chiefs in the upset.
Chiefs gonna bring it. They got good
Alex is
defense.
gonna come back to Chicago. I think he has a decent game, but
Yeah.
I like San Francisco though.
So that's a close one. This could be interesting. This should be entertaining. You know,
That will be.
Patriots and the Bengals. Even though they're playing in New England, I'm going with Cincy on that one.
I would like to go with Cincy, but I can't see after all the hooplas and everybody counting New England out, and
Them stinking up
Belichick
3
out,
games in a
stinking
row.
up, and like you said, the greatest. What do you call them? The greatest.
Living American.
Living American. I think Brady bounces back. You know, they win that game because Cincinnati's not the same team as they are at home.
Now you guys scoffed
But
at
even though I do like Cincinnati,
Their
but they,
offensive line is
but they,
shot.
and they still have to prove themselves. They still want to play a game.
Yeah, that's true. But I
They've
think-
gotten
But you
there.
know what?
whatever.
But,
I think
like,
Cincinnati-
but this is not the playoffs. It's still a regular
Right.
season. Cincinnati's a very good team right now.
I-
But being at all the hoopla and New England's no good, the garbage, da-da-da, Belichick makes adjustments, and I think New England will come back to that. I don't want
Close
to
game?
believe that, but
I think Cincy, man.
doing a
I
sports
think
show,
Cincy.
doing what
I
we
got
do,
Cincy.
That's you know,
I hear you.
I hear you.
true to the grid. You know,
I like the Bengals though.
I like the Bengals.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
front. They're
but-
front.
I could say that 2 years ago, yeah, if they come back, but this year I don't think they capable of
I
coming
mean,
back.
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you
I
might.
hope I'm wrong.
As a
Yeah.
Dolphin,
Go with your heart. What your heart
I'm
say?
something-
Your heart saying what? They're gonna lose.
My heart's saying that they're going to win. I'm rooting for Cincinnati, but my heart's saying that Brady and them will win the game.
with
And
Cincinnati's front seven and that line of the
Nah,
Pats,
they're too young.
Listen,
too.
I don't think the NFL is fearing Tom Brady like they used to.
No, he doesn't have the weapons like he used to.
Yeah, but you know that too.
It's
But
Tom
I
Brady.
think they really just lost the fear. Even if he did
Mhm.
have weapons, I think they really saw enough of him
That's
to know
enough.
what he's going to do, and they can prepare a little bit better.
Like you said, like Jiggy said, and he got this quote from you, Mustafa, and we quote this over here at Trump. Great players make great plays. What is it? Great players make great plays
when needed.
on certain days. Damn, I had
On impact.
no.
Well, I don't,
Special players make special plays on special days.
okay, well, I don't know.
Okay, I don't think Brady's gonna make some special play.
And
Brady-
They got the most special day in a
It's a
while.
special day.
But anyway, go forward. What you say?
Has Brady lost a
I
step?
think it's an hour. It's only half an
I
hour.
don't know about the people
Has Brady
around.
lost a step?
Yeah.
I've asked this before. You guys
Has
scoffed
Brady
at-
lost a step? No, I think everybody around him, the offense,
front line.
the offense around him, what he has around him, the tools he has around him, is not as good as it once was.
So you put Brady on the Jets. You think he's just as a
You put
player?
Brady on any team.
No, I mean he's the
still-
greatest living American. Don't get me wrong.
Put Brady, you put
But
Brady,
I
put Brady
think
on the
he's
Jets. Yeah, they'll be better. Yeah, even if he lost this much, he's still better than 80% of the quarterbacks in the league.
But this thing is his offensive line. If he has a great offensive line, I mean, what team he's on, he's gonna do well.
All right, next game, Broncos and the Cardinals. Cardinals are a good
I like the
team,
Cardinals.
man.
That's
Yeah,
my
but
sleeper
what-
team.
They're playing in Denver.
Not beating them.
Yeah, they're not beating Denver. Not without Carson Palmer.
I think Patrick Peterson is a little banged up too, even though he's a great DB, but
Not beating
he's gonna
Denver.
be running for
Not beating Denver. Denver lost that game.
Monday night game, the
It's a Monday
Washington
night
team against Seattle.
Where they
They're playing in Washington.
That's a blowout.
Still gonna take Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle too. Yeah,
I'm glad you didn't say that name. We can get fined for that.
yeah, that's why I just said Washington. I'm not
Right.
calling anybody that. I support that.
FCC will fine us.
Yeah, the Seahawks are their defense is too much, man.
Mhm.
That front seven and the line I think the Washington team has, their offensive line is
And what happened
Banged up.
to
Trent Williams is
the
hurt.
quarterback for Washington? What's his name again? There?
Cousins, Captain
Cousins,
Kirk.
I mean,
Everybody was like, oh.
Thank you. You know, come on. NFL is a week-to-week thing.
Right.
1 week you're great, 1 week you're not so great.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I mean, he did throw 4 picks.
It's not
People
even
fell in
that.
love with his numbers for
It's not even
like
that.
one in his
Against
first 6
Jacksonville and
games.
Philadelphia.
Everybody has Phil.
Right.
After a while,
They got a book on you.
there you go.
He put up great numbers, but he's
That's not too
he's
bad.
1 in
That's very
5.
good.
Good. Everyone has Phil.
You can stay in your lane. That's very good.
He's 1 in 5 in his 6 starts. So you know, come on. That's what I said about a certain somebody, but I'm always a Philly hater. But once they get a book on you, things change.
Quarterback from Philadelphia.
Right, they got a book on
He
him.
won't be. You know, listen.
They
He
didn't have
won't
a
be.
book on
He
him
won't
last
be
year.
as good as. But the system that they have, and you have Sproles, and you have McCoy, and you have
Right,
the
they're
good running
dangerous. They
game.
got weapons.
They're going to be good.
All I'm saying is they got a book on him now. So don't
He's
think.
not. He's not going to be 27-7.
Exactly.
No, he's not better.
Exactly.
No, he's not better than Eli right now.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying they got a book on him. That's all I said. There's not going to be
They
20
still
something
3-1.
touchdowns in one pick. It's not going to be that type of stuff. There's 3-1, but they're not a strong 3-1. So let's not
Why
get
they
it
just
twisted.
strong 3-0?
What really was it?
Why
Because
not?
they came from behind in all those games. They should have lost to Jacksonville if Jacksonville had a real quarterback and a legit weapon. But we're not going to get into that right now.
As we move on.
As we move on.
Right, they should have, but Indy just run the ball enough. Real quick, a new Heisman hopeful threw his name in the ballot today with an outstanding performance against Texas A&M. They whooped on them. Mississippi State quarterback Dak Prescott accounted for 5 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 2 passing. Playing well. They got 2 top 10 wins the last 2 weeks. Mississippi State is a team to keep an eye on.
He's not bad.
I'm just saying, he's put his name in the ballot.
And it should be.
Yeah, he's put up
And it should
numbers.
be.
Yeah, and Marcus Mariota, his ballot is a little scratchy now because they lost. They got beat up on Oregon, but he'll put up some numbers. His name will be in the mix for the Heisman hopeful. And our weekly, you cannot be serious player of the week is a former player, Marshall Faulk, for predicting the Dallas Cowboys would not score offensive touchdowns against the Saints. I don't know what Saints.
I always say that.
I don't know what Saints.
And I like Marshall Faulk. And Marshall Faulk is one of my favorite players of all time.
But that was crazy.
But that was crazy. I mean, their offense is potent. There's nothing wrong with their offense.
Yes.
Wow. Their thing has been their defense. Wow. The thing has been their defense, though. You know what I mean? Dallas defense supposed to be suspect. Not their offense. The offense is definitely high-powered, though.
And the Saints defense is nothing to be scared about. So I don't know why he said that.
And Bird is out. He's out for the year.
Out for the season.
Out for the season.
The free agent safety they picked up.
Now that you was on the topic of that, of course, the Alabama player Drake broke his leg today, so it's a big little problem.
What was the final on that score?
23-17.
23-17, upset.
Yeah, an upset with a devastating injury to one of their top players, running back.
So that knocks them out of the list for the final 4 predictions. Take them out there.
For now.
Yeah,
that's their first loss.
Right, but it
Who's
goes
undefeated right now?
Mississippi State, Auburn.
Yeah, and Auburn just do a spectacular play.
The
Florida State,
SEC West is just eating up on each other.
Notre Dame undefeated. They just beat Stanford.
Well, like I said, it's still early in the college thing.
Going back to you can't be serious.
You got one? You got something real quick for us?
Yeah, I did, but it doesn't matter now.
It doesn't matter right now? Okay, on that note, we're going to enjoy the rest of this college.
John Wall saying that he's got the best backcourt in the NBA right now.
They have the top 3 backcourt. I would put them top 3.
They top 5, put it that way. I say top 5.
So Curry and
Thompson, Wall and Beal,
Russell and Westbrook.
Yeah, that was funny. I heard that one the other day. Russell and Westbrook. That's funny. But they are top. They're top 3, top 5 combo in the league right now.
LeBron and Kyrie?
Yeah. No, LeBron's on the guard. It's Kyrie and Waiters, and Waiters has been up and down. I would put them in.
Waiters would be a better player.
He'd be a better player.
Yeah, with LeBron, he'll be better. So, but in that mix right now, I couldn't put him in that mix of Beal and Wall and Steph and Thompson. Even the Portland.
Washington's in our top 3, no doubt.
Yeah, those boys ball. Even Portland's point guards. I mean, their guard combo is crazy. So it's real right there.
Kobe and Swaggy P.
Swaggy P is hurt, torn ligaments in his thumb.
It'll be Kobe and Nash, though.
How do you do that?
Not Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin.
Wow.
Jeremy Lin.
That's a hot backcourt.
Yo, Kobe.
96.
Take off the yoga pants from your wife's yoga pants. That's not a good look for you, bro. Anyways, last couple
Black
minutes.
Mamba.
Yeah, it is.
My dude.
They're Black Mamba.
Any boxing?
Thanks for the memories. No. Any boxing news still? Nothing really happening in the boxing format?
Probably Showtime, but
Nothing. No big marquee things going on in there.
Right.
Tonight, good game coming on 8 o'clock. Nebraska, Michigan State. That should be a very entertaining game. Packed a Big Ten thing right there. It's a war. Nebraska handling the business. I think Nebraska's undefeated
so far.
Right. So they fight. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's see what's going on with that.
Probably playing
We're gonna round up real.
Wait a minute, topic high school football.
High school.
Your nephew.
Yeah. Once again, New Rochelle dominating win over Austin. This Thursday, won 44-14. They have a game next Saturday against. I made a mistake myself. It's a 3 o'clock game. It's not a night game. It's a 3 o'clock game. Playing New Rochelle, they play Scarsdale, which is 4-0. New Rochelle is 5-0, so that should be a good game.
Okay, somebody's gotta go.
That's right.
Gotta go. And they're definitely moving up in the rankings though. Nephew's been playing better. Last week he was 13 for 15. This week he played well. He had 2 touchdown passes. He went 14 for 20. So he's doing his thing. The running game is doing his thing. The defense is playing well. Go New Row.
Big shout out to New Row High.
And also a big shout out to The Evander Tigers football team, go Tigers, winning a big victory over Information Technology of Queens. Great game yesterday, man. It's nice to see some kind of Friday Night Light action coming back at an amateur level, PSAL. Very, the news was out there. They came with the busloads. It's very good to see New York City football coming back like that. Evander played a spectacular game, 34-14. Dominated the game after being behind from 14-zip, and they came back to win their Friday night homecoming. So big shout out to
EB
and class of 1984. My boy Darryl Presley, who's a former football player, number 56, I believe.
He's a head coach?
Yeah, he's the head coach.
Oh, wow.
He's the head coach. They can't see it now, but they people in the background that's looking at our TV audience, they can see the footage. But at the end of the show, I'll put the footage up to show what went on in the victory speech. So big shout out to New York City and the PSAL team, Andy King for making it happen. Friday night football. I kind of love that, man. I hope to see more of that.
I mean, they need more of that in the five, bro. And actually, judo.
City,
some of the Bronx, they always had a lot of that. Suffolk County and Westchester, they have a lot of Friday night games, a lot of Thursday night games. And Friday night lights, it's a good thing for the PSAL.
Yes, kids, get involved, go give it your all, give it 100%, and play some ball. And on that note, you can check out the show, check out the podcast on chillerradio.net. Go to YouTube, type in on the blog Sports Talk, and you catch the footage for the game that Mustafa just mentioned, and look at old shows and all that stuff right there. So big shout out to everybody that helps us put this thing together. 502 Rosie Barbershop, like I said, chilllevelradio.net for the podcast. Now we're going to be out of here for the coach. Good to see you, Coach. Come back some more. Remember, we'll get the GPS working. Panda, always going left, leave Puig alone. The Hammer, Dolphins, keep fighting. Bye week? That's good, get healthy. And hope out some locker room confusion. Quarterback situation. That was kind of crazy last week. My man Stat in the building, Cowboys. I don't like you coming a couple weeks. Me and you gonna go to war. This is what it is. What it is.
See you later. Right down your mouth.
Yeah, that's all right. Defense is strong, baby. Big Blue in the building. Big Joe. We out here on the Block Sports Talk.
No doubt.
Peace.
Good job,
man. Beason's coming back. No lie back. You're going to be ready. You're going to be ready, baby. 2 weeks in a row got you feeling good. You feeling down like, hey, there's no way we're going to I didn't say that. Now you going to the Super Bowl. I didn't say there's no way we win in 5 games the way we look right now.
I said the Super Bowl. I
didn't say that.
Each week is going to be harder and harder. They know who you are. So guess what? Every team we play against is going to be like this Super Bowl. Everybody got that? Now you believe us? Now you believe us?
Yes,
okay, look. Good win. And we did a lot of things to lose this game. But the best thing about us is everything we had to do to win this game. All right? Look, let's go. One person's down, we pick each other up. That's what a team means. Okay? Doesn't matter if fumbles, intercepts, whatever. We are a team. When one person's down, everybody got to pick them up. So everybody got that? Let's go. That's what team is. All right? Together, everyone achieves. Okay? Yes, Coach. All right? Together, everyone achieves the most. Okay? Does everybody got that? Yes, Coach. All right.
Coach, I got one thing to say.
Wait. Down. I'm proud to be a Tiger. Everybody close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. This was a home game, yo. We promise that every time we pray to you, yo, we ask you for strength, yo. You gave us the strength today to win, yo. We thank you for the win, oh Lord. We thank you for everything that you've done for us, for my team and my coaches, yo. I thank you for what you've done for us one more time again. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Evander wins big game. Friday Night Lights, y'all. Friday Night Lights, Evander, Bronx, New York. Friday Night Lights, Evander, y'all. I played out here when it was dirt. Now they got AstroTurf.